Clipperton Island, France. Hidden deep in the heart of the Pacific Ocean, over 1,000 kilometers from any major landmass, lies a mysterious and largely forgotten island, Clipperton Island. This small, uninhabited landmass holds a fascinating history, untold stories, and an ecosystem unlike any other. In this video, we'll explore the history, geography, and strange allure of Clipperton Island, an isolated paradise shrouded in mystery. You are watching PAK Visitor, a YouTube channel. If you are new to our channel, please do like and subscribe our channel. Clipperton Island is a small, atoll-shaped island located in the eastern Pacific Ocean, about 1,080 kilometers off the coast of Mexico and more than 2,000 kilometers from the nearest populated land. It's one of the most remote places on Earth, far removed from any major city or civilization. Despite being closer to Mexico, the island is actually a French overseas territory. This uninhabited atoll measures just 7 square kilometers in total area. It consists of a central lagoon surrounded by coral reefs and a ring of land, mostly covered in dense vegetation and coconut palms. The island itself is flat and low-lying, with no natural harbors, making it difficult to access. Clipperton Island's history stretches back centuries, though it wasn't truly recognized or documented until the early 18th century. The island was first encountered by European explorers in 1711 by the British captain, John Clipperton. He is believed to have named the island after himself, though some historians argue the island may have already been known to indigenous populations. In the 19th century, the island became a valuable strategic point, especially for international powers looking to control parts of the Pacific. It was claimed by the United States in 1858 and became a territory of France in 1859, after a series of international disputes. Clipperton Island's location made it important during the Cold War for monitoring and military purposes, although no large settlements were ever established. Perhaps the most tragic chapter of Clipperton Island's history is tied to a failed colonization attempt in the early 20th century. In 1906, a French expedition led by Captain Jacques Duville was sent to establish a settlement on the island. Over the next few years, the small French colony struggled to survive in isolation. Supplies were limited, and the colonists faced harsh conditions. Disease, food shortages, and the island's harsh climate took their toll. One of the most harrowing stories to emerge from this failed settlement is that of the Clipperton disaster. By 1917, the French authorities had lost contact with the island, and when a rescue mission was finally sent, it was discovered that the inhabitants had perished, and only one man remained alive, along with a woman and child. It was a tragic chapter in the history of Clipperton Island, a story of isolation, survival, and the devastating effects of colonial ambitions. Ecology and wildlife. Despite its harsh history, Clipperton Island is home to a surprisingly rich and unique ecosystem. The island is a protected nature reserve, home to numerous species of seabirds, including the endemic Clipperton Island booby, a species of seabird that nests only on this island. The surrounding coral reefs are teeming with marine life. These reefs are considered pristine and are an important biodiversity hotspot in the Pacific. The island's isolation has allowed species like the coconut crab to thrive, though it's also why invasive species have struggled to establish themselves on the island. Interestingly, due to its isolation, Clipperton Island has remained relatively untouched by human activity, which has allowed its natural environment to flourish. The island is also a sanctuary for migratory birds and a significant spot for marine research. Current status and access. Today, Clipperton Island is a French overseas possession, and access is strictly controlled by the French government. The island is used primarily for scientific research, and only authorized expeditions are allowed to visit. There are no permanent inhabitants, and only occasional visits are made by French research teams. The French government has designated the island as a nature reserve, meaning no commercial activities or large-scale tourism can take place. This has helped preserve the unique ecosystem, but it also keeps the island shrouded in mystery, limiting public knowledge about the island's full potential. Cultural impact and mystique. Despite its isolation, Clipperton Island has captured the imagination of many over the years. The island's desolate beauty, combined with its strange and tragic history, has made it a symbol of solitude and mystery. It appears in books, films, and documentaries, often portraying it as a lost paradise or a forgotten frontier. Though not often visited, Clipperton Island continues to stir the curiosity of adventurers, scientists, and storytellers alike. Its enigmatic nature fuels fascination, and it remains a testament to the human drive to explore the uncharted corners of the world. Clipperton Island stands as a unique and remote part of our planet. From its tragic history to its ecological significance, it serves as a reminder of how the natural world and human history intersect in sometimes unexpected and profound ways. Today, it remains one of the most isolated and intriguing places on Earth, preserved as a sanctuary for nature and a mystery for those who dare to look into its past. Thank you for joining us on this journey to Clipperton Island. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of the world's hidden places. Until next time, stay curious.